Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Pay attention to men who march to their own beat. Ladies, pay attention to them. Now, this ain't saying you gotta go out with them or even like them, and this definitely ain't saying you need to lust them. This is just saying pay attention to them at least. Open your mind to a different type of man. Because, ladies, come on now. Y'all know y'all been going out with that swagged out dude. And I know this sounds ironic since I promote a man actually developing his swag, or as they call it now, his drip. And you know you've been going out with that guy. And definitely going out with that guy with that nice body. With that, big old bouncing chest that y'all like on a man and muscular. Which I promote too. But the reality is, ladies, sometimes the best man for you might be a man who, he should at least stay in shape. That's reasonable. And, definitely got, some basics in his life, like his own spot, car, all that stuff. That's reasonable. But ladies, sometimes the guy might not be like part of the crowd. He might not be that dude who just following the crowd. He might march to his own beat. And that might be the perfect guy for you. He ain't following the crowd. Just because everybody else got a certain haircut, he gonna just cut his hair. Now, make sure he still stay clean with however he cuts his hair and however he dresses and all of that. But, just because everybody else doing something, he ain't gonna necessarily do it. Because let's be real out here. Let's be real. A lot of these guys, they do stuff because they see that's what's working. They following the crowd, and then a lot of women say, well, he got to be this. Let me share something with you. I remember one time, and this is back in the day before, you could share pictures online easily. And it was like some early email type of group, bulletin board type of thing. And this young woman liked what I had to say. But like I said, you couldn't share pictures easily back then. And so we would be talking on the phone, everything cool. But then she said, do you have earrings and tattoos? And I was like, no. All of a sudden, she didn't want to talk anymore. So I'm like thinking to myself, okay, we vibing, we talking, but you ain't going to want to talk with me about you ain't going to want to talk to me anymore just because I don't approach that standardized image. Yet we were talking, and she had no idea what I looked like. If she had saw me, she might have said something different. Indeed, I found out one of her friends saw me and was like, damn, he hot. But she messed up because I didn't say it. I had like tattoos and earrings. I wasn't following the crowd. Well, first of all, I've had women tell me, Rom, never get earrings. They told me that. And then tats, I didn't want to get tats because when I did want to get tats, nobody else was having tats. So when everybody else started having tats, I was like, oh, I can't get them now. Everybody else got them. I'm that type of person. If everybody go right, I walk left. If everybody else wear blue, I'll wear green. That's just me. But pay attention to those type of men, though, because I'm going to tell you something with those type of men. Those are leaders. Those are ones that ain't following the crowd. Those are eagles. They fly above a crowd. An eagles don't fly in packs. And the only time you see them with another eagle is when they mating. But they fly alone. And you got some guys who are just like that. Now, when I say alone, they ain't like alone in a weird way or something. They don't want to talk to people. They very friendly. Shoot, they real cool people. They just don't follow the crowd in the sense of trying to dress like them, be like them. Because usually when we talk about the crowd, it's because everybody's wearing it. People wear a certain type of shoes. Everybody's wearing it. Cut their hair a certain way. Oh, that's what the crowd's doing. No, this guy's like, I'm going to do me. I'm going to march to my own drummer. Like, I knew this dude, and I actually I talked about him in my book, Nice Guys and Players. I called him Jim. That's not his name, man. He just said, oh, yeah, that's real creative how you came up with that name. Hey, people be surprised what his real name is. And then But one thing about him I noticed, like women loved him, but he marched to his own beat. He ain't never have in his life. I've known him since he was 10 years old. He ain't never had that drip. And he had the same haircut. Because we're Facebook friends. He got the same haircut at 56 that he did at 10. He's the only most he do with his hair. He brush it, but he ain't never have a fade, anything like that. But women loved him. He marched to his own beat. And indeed, I need to tell this message to the men out here. He stood out in the crowd. Pay attention to that man, because that's the man who's going to be, one, he's going to be more interesting. Two, here's the interesting thing about that type of man. When you deal with a man who marches to his own beat, he accepts you who march to your own beat. And I'm going to get more into that in the next podcast for y'all. But he accepts you. If you got some quirky stuff or stuff you want to get into but you don't show because the public might not like it, deal with that person. That's the dude. You know, if you into comic books or something like that, he'd be like, shit, let's go to the comic book store. You don't have to be cool with him. You just need to be yourself. But you got to be with that type of man, because sometimes if you following a certain image, all of a sudden you got to wear your hair a certain way. You got to behave a certain way. You even got your speech intonation even got to be a certain way. But that might not be who you are. See, the thing about paying attention to the men who march to their own beat, they can free you up. They can free you up to be who you want to be. Also, the men are brave. You know, we don't talk enough about courage that men have out here. But for a man to consciously say, no, this is what I'm going to do. I don't care about everybody else. That's brave. Like, I knew this guy. Now, you know, the general perception is if a guy say he a nice guy, you know, women have trouble with it. Other guys don't respect it. I'll never forget this one dude. He said, I'm a nice guy. I don't give a shit what everybody else think. And he still got a woman. He got a son. So he did his thing. He was just like, I don't care. This is who I am. And he was unapologetic about it. But he was a good man. He was a good, strong man. Very, very positive and stuff. Those are the men, because ladies, it takes a man to step away from the crowd, to fly alone and everything, to just say, look, this is what I'm going to do. I'm good with it. It takes a man to do that. You know, so if somebody marches to their own beat, don't reject them. And ladies, let me break down something real. And this is something I peeped with y'all. Ladies, this is something I peeped. A lot of times you do find that guy attractive for whatever reason. For whatever reason. Could be you get a chance to talk to him, like his personality. Shoot, you might just plain like how he look. His unique clothing style might like entice you. Whatever the case. So you know you like him anyway sometimes. But a lot of times what y'all will do, if you get a chance, you might do something on the low with him, but then be like, well, act like you don't know me in public. Or just don't talk to him, knowing you thinking about him. Because I've talked to some women. They say, yeah, there was this one guy. He kind of did his own thing, but I wish I had talked to him. But you get in that relationship with that guy that appeals to everybody else, and you just don't even like it. So all I'm saying is just pay attention to him. See what's up with him. Don't kick him to the curb because he don't have earrings or a tattoo. You know, or, you know, he ain't wearing no skinny jeans or something like that. Yeah, he might be good for you. At least entertain a conversation. He might surprise you. Even if he approaches you or something, he might surprise you. Just talk to him. As long as he's respectful, just see what's up. He might surprise you. Now, if you don't like him, you just don't like him. Don't force yourself to like him. All I'm saying is be open for him. Pay attention to that man, to those men who march to their own beat. All right? So that's all I got for today, ladies. Get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.